Spoilers for Vikings. I just watched Vikings, Season 4, Episode 15, All His Angels, which is the episode that the great Ragnar Lothbrok met his end. I just wanted to give my thoughts on this episode and his final moments, and Ragnar's whole character. Let me just say, I don't cry much when watching TV, but I did during this episode. The part where we see all of the flashbacks and all his memories, it broke me. I watched that scene multiple times, just seeing all of the characters and their moments with him. Lagertha, Bjorn, Floki, Athelstan, Rollo, Ivar, and even Aslog. King Egbert traveled to see his death because they understood each other, and even King Egbert was sad to see him die. The scene in the episode before this one with Egbert and Ragnar talking to each other, it was just a great moment for both of them. And Ivar, when he was born, Ragnar wanted to just leave him in the woods, but now he understands that Ivar's weakness is his strength, and Ivar was the one person that he wanted with him. He wanted Ivar to tell everyone about his death, and he wanted him and his sons to avenge his death. The seer told Ragnar that he would die the day the blind man sees him, but the blind man saw him the day before he died. That scene with Ragnar talking to the seer about how he doesn't believe in the gods anymore and that he chose to die, and it's people's choice to believe in the gods. There are just so many good scenes with Ragnar in this episode and throughout the whole series. There's also a scene that is in an earlier episode where Ragnar looks out and sees his family with Lagertha, young Bjorn, and his dead daughter Gyda. And that was also another great scene. It made me remember after Gyda died, Ragnar was saying goodbye to Gyda and how sad that was. In the beginning of the season, we saw Ragnar at his lowest, with him taking drugs and Rollo betraying him. It was hard to see him like that. And in the end, even though Rollo still betrayed him, and that Ragnar wanted him dead, he remembered him as his brother. Ragnar's goodbye to Floki a few episodes before was great, and after all this time, Ragnar finally told him that he loved him. Ragnar also told Athelstan that he loved him not too long before Floki killed Athelstan, but even after that, Ragnar still chose to save Floki when he was drowning, and Ragnar still loves Floki. And Ragnar's last moments with everyone, and nobody really knew that it would be the last time they saw Ragnar. I knew Ragnar would die in Season 4. I got spoiled about it, but I didn't know exactly what episode it would be. But it was still really sad even though I got spoiled. And seeing Ragnar's final journey in this episode was heartbreaking. This episode was a great episode, and a great way to end Ragnar's character. I want to let you know that this is a video that wasn't planned, but when I saw this episode, I just had to talk about it. There was never really another moment on TV that got me like this episode did. Ragnar is one of the greatest characters on TV. I will always miss him, and I will never forget King Ragnar Lothbrok.